Let's talk micro drones. When two mini quads love each other very much, you get micro drones. So you're probably familiar with the tiny whoop. If you don't know what a tiny whoop is, it's like this small Inductrix drone made by Blade that people modify to fly FPV, and it's a lot of fun. I hate baby drones. They are a total pain in the butt. Pretty much have to look at them as disposable. Like the motors, if you look at them, they're rated like by the hour. So like the motors I put in my tiny whoop here, they're only rated for 4 hours of use. And if you actually get 4 hours out of them, you're really lucky. The problem is they are so much fun. When they're working, they're a blast to fly inside. So they really we're on to something pretty brilliant with this tiny whoop thing, because it's like the power to weight to size ratio is pretty much a perfect recipe for a really good time. Side note, I tend not to want to do like technical talks on my channel. If you have any technical questions at all, just go watch Bardwell's channel. He's way smarter than me. Just go watch his stuff. I just want to be entertaining. So I hope you enjoy and find this stuff entertaining. But there is this thing I was curious about, because the tiny whoop, immensely popular. Horizon Hobby saw that and they came out with this, which is basically a ready-to-fly tiny whoop. And it's actually a pretty good deal. I actually can't imagine a better way to try out FPV, because people always want to know what's the best way to get into it, and it's just expensive, but this is pretty affordable. So this is the official unboxing. And batteries are done. So you get this like upgraded battery, 200 milliamp hours, rated for 45C. The ones I've been using claim 30 to 60C, I mean 210, I mean whatever. You get a little charger, and you get the quad itself. So this is the Blade Inductrix FPV. That's a mouthful, so henceforth it will be referred to as the yellow whoop. You got the tiny whoop and the yellow whoop. At like first glance, it looks like the frames are actually identical. Okay, I just checked on my phone. The frames are the same thing, same part number. So right off the bat, we're gonna modify this because they're really fragile. Before I even turned my original Inductrix into a tiny whoop, like on landings, I was breaking some of the things, and like even, so something that you can do is print this, actually hold on. This is Emily's, it's easier to see things. It's purple, so you can see it better. It's like this X brace, and you can just 3D print this, and it adds a little bit of weight, but it just makes the whole thing stiffer and way less likely to break. So we're gonna print one for this guy. Alright, we got this thing, and we're just gonna, okay, so technically this is now modified, and it won't be exactly a pure tiny whoop versus Inductrix FPV, but I mean, close enough. Alright, we're done. It didn't work. We've got this whole fleet here for testing. So these two tiny whoops are identical with the insane motors. I think they're supposedly like 19,000 kV. I think these are like 17,000. So there's gonna be a little bit of a difference. Let's get to it. So the real test. Oh yeah, flips. I just ran downstairs and turned on the lights, so hopefully we can see things a little bit better when I'm down there. All right, let me jump over to my other model.
I am the light that sparkles in your mind when you hear her voice. Can you see me?
Cool. I'd say the experience is very similar. This one's definitely faster. I think the faster motors that I put in here do make a noticeable difference. So this is quicker. This is quicker. I will say though, this is not bad. This is gonna be cheaper to just buy this, pull out of the box and fly it than it usually is to build one of these. My recommendation, if you wanna get into tiny whooping, is buy this. Definitely do the X-brace thing. Fly it until the motors burn out, because they're gonna burn out. They don't last forever. And then when the motors do burn out, buy those same motors and put it in this one. We'll do one more flight with this to end this little vlog. I hope it kind of give you a comparison of the two. But again, like my recommendation is this is a pretty good steal. Brace it. Small addendum to the end of this vlog, because I'm almost done editing it, but I've actually been flying the yellow whoop all day today, and it's a ton of fun. But I've already ordered some new motors for it. Not gonna wait for those ones to burn out, because they're just not cutting it. I mean, like, I love the durability of the thing because the antenna's enclosed, and like I've crashed it a lot. It's pretty tough, but it's just not as stable, especially when you're flying it without auto leveling. So yeah, I mean, I still stand by what I said, that like for $100, pull out of the box and fly it, especially if you're just getting into FPV. Like, great buy, great, but like, if you're into it and you're gonna want to push it, like, yeah, you're probably gonna need to upgrade the motors or just build your own from scratch. Either way, like I said, these things are a ton of fun, but just always a total pain in the